So, as we had a newbie last time, we'll start with a newbie giving us our rundown of last session and what happened.
Right. The party found someone that looked like a class member. Kind of were a bit hesitant. Well, I'm pretty sure Clarence was like, "Nah, fucking leave him." Didn't want to come and help. There was some demons that the class member was looking at. Eventually, the party came and helped, and it. So I've been really busy with work. I've got loads on my mind at the moment. But as far as I remember, yeah, we finally defeated the cultists and the demons. No, we didn't get any information from him, who he is or why he was doing it. We got some little bits of there's a tiefling who's looking at a certain goal. No name was said. When a cultist died, a large demonic hand broke through the veil as such and killed him. There was a shimmering woman's head as well, or face, in the portal, which you opened a scroll and sealed the portal. And then it was revealed that the class member was actually a mole working for the shield guard. There was some money found. I'm pretty sure I think it was 1,000 gold. By summer, no one else knew.
Everyone else knew.
Everyone else knew. The class member revealed his name as Robert. Decided to try and pick the pocket, which didn't go too great. Also, there was it was revealed that Gotplana actually had heard the class member who's called Robert's voice before. And also it was revealed that Gotplana is also on Fetch's list, the leader of the class.
Hey,
Yeah.
fan club.
That's pretty much it. Apart from the scroll that Summer had didn't open. It was a scroll case that she was attempting to hold open, but instead held it towards the portal, and the image was drawn onto the scroll, and a lock mechanism appeared to fabricate itself onto the scroll case, which wasn't there before. So the other thing that was mentioned in the dying words of the class member was regarding a potion that a Oni had the ability to create, who was nearby, but you've got no rumours or knowledge of this fact. So you don't know whether it's something that was said in passing or the ramblings of a madman. So, after closing the portal gate, preventing the fiends from emerging into the city any longer, you take action to tell the council of your findings. You begin to move through the sewers once again, and you find your returning path blocked. Hold on, let me pull you back onto the map again. So you should see the map now.
Ooh, new character token as well.
Yeah, I thought I had them. I might as well add them. But I do
Hell
need
yeah.
to size the actual expanse of the canvas of the token.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
they're way
Jesus,
bigger,
Jesus Christ,
way
they're
bigger
huge.
than I thought. But I'll sort that out at a later date. But I thought, hey, they were finished. I might as well get them in the game. So you find that the sewer, your returning pathway is blocked by the swelling Genatus cube that you witnessed before. It seems to be cleaning the remains or removing the remains of devils and dead bodies in its path. It seems to be some sort of cleanup of the sewer in some way. Distracted by its duties, it ignores you and slowly moves along the same path it's continuing through. With you are left two paths from which you've come. So you have a path to the left and a path that leads into darkness. The path off to the left, takes you towards or close by the resident area of the Underwalk. Which way would you like to go?
All right. Which direction is on the map? The Gelatinous cube is moving towards the entrance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I want to still find out what happened to our token poor friend.
So you have that way to the resident area,
Mm-hmm.
or you have that way into darkness.
Guys, before we leave, should we not try and destroy these statues so no one can do anything naughty with them again?
We tried that, I believe, and
Did we?
they're impervious. Yeah.
They're pretty solid stone.
But
You gave him a whack and it didn't even register on it, I think.
Yeah, but if we all do it, then... Because if not, someone can just come down and do it again.
I'll give it a go. Yeah, can we spend like a couple of minutes just trying to damage these statues?
You go up to the closest statue and you begin to each whack and use all kinds of methods and means. It doesn't seem to be affected by fire. Heavy impacts of your current weapons don't seem to do much damage. Maybe a few scratches and marks, but nothing like in terms of chipping away stone. This is clearly a very solid material that they've used. Extremely heavy, extremely dense, and black as night.
Yeah, I think as we're kitted out at the moment, Clarence, we're not gonna have much luck with these things. But we'll put it on the to-do list.
Okay. Do I have any chalk?
Is it in your inventory?
No.
No.
I'm gonna have to buy some chalk.
Well, like a do not touch sign.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, before we head out, can we take a short rest? Because I am hanging on the edge of death.
You
Let's see, I can. Yeah, okay. Sure. I get all my shit
Do we
back.
have any urgency right now?
Sorry?
That was the urgent thing.
Yeah, do we have any urgency right now? Could we not take a long rest?
It's
Have we
completely
got
up
8
to
hours to
you.
kill?
You can try and sleep in the sewer if you really want to.
I think maybe a short rest and then we take a long rest when we can get somewhere where I can have a bath. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I can heal some people as well, and then I'd have a short rest. I'll be able to regain some bits. So, who's looking the worst at the moment?
I mean, I am, but I'm just short resting, so I'll be alright.
I can heal you for
Don't do it if you can't get that back immediately after a short rest.
I get it back off short
Oh,
rest.
well.
So,
Feel free then.
you can have 9 health.
Perfect. I am
Anyone else?
1 away from my max HP, but I also have 0 hit dice left.
Oh,
I
I'd love
have no idea. Looks like I'm all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You took a moment's rest during the battle. In fact, you fell unconscious there, Shael, leaning up against the wall. Missed the whole event until the rest of the group came over to pick you up and carry you across.
While everyone's taken a rest, can I do some cat training?
Of course you can. What
Bro,
are you training your cat
I'm gonna
to do?
carry on with the come and heal.
Okay, go ahead and explain to me what you do. What does this consist of?
Just the usual tapping frantically at my legs, saying, "Come kitten, come kitten."
Okay. As it is, you have the advantage on this, so you can roll with advantage for animal handling.
Nice.
Nice, critical. Immediately after you place Eben down and walk away to turn and ask Eben to come towards you, he recognizes your actions immediately, waits for your command, and moves towards you in a very mincy cat kind of way, the tail directly upwards, swishing at the tip, and the legs sway from side to side as they do. How many
Yes.
times is that now? 2, 3?
2.
Okay, good to know.
Is someone watching Bake Off?
I am.
Oh my god. Okay, so you all take a moment's rest and try and regain your composure, try and lick your wounds, so to speak, before you continue on.
What way would you like to go, guys? Do you want to go through into the dark?
I think residence area.
Yeah.
All we're going to find in the dark is bad guys. At least if we go to the residence area, we might find bad guys and people to save.
Okay. So Robert will say, agree with you, Jarek. Say probably best to get back and report to Lieutenant Merrick as soon as possible.
Priority number 1 for me at the moment is making sure that a lot of people live down here, so we want to make sure that they're not actively dying at the very least.
Okay, so you head towards the resident ward. Begin. So you come to the entrance of the residential ward and you find yourself another swollen gelatinous cube. This one seems to have still remains of dead clasp members or people that look to resemble class members floating in its goo.
Is there anyone I recognise?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, I'm still would like to look for the woman as well.
Sure.
23.
One of which is the body of the one that told you he knew who you were.
Oh, that I'd been made.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you don't see any common folk there at all, Goblana.
Oh, God. Okay.
But this passage is like swollen with this Genatulus cube. Kind of, it almost looks like it's cleaning up. This is like must be some sort of bio cleaning system for the sewers of Western.
Well, at anyone who actually lives in Western, which way is the residence district? Is it through that doorway, or is it?
It would be through that doorway. You could just see in there that there's a few like flickering flame, but most of anything you can see through there is either dead or just empty.
Right. Well, does anyone speak gelatinous cube?
No.
Because I don't want to fight it, but we kind of need to get it out of the way.
Can I use speak with small animals?
You go up to it and you try to attempt this like communication with it, but it just kind of all you can hear is like the as it's kind of like you see like bits of its like essence like slap against stone and like drag back into its form as it's like sucking and like cleaning off like any dirt and debris and dead and flesh and anything it can really find.
Is it immune to being charmed? I don't know.
You can
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
You can check an Arcana or a History check, whichever you favour.
22. Why am I getting good rolls on the shit stuff? Oh god, this is how it's
you actually know that working for the shield guard, you know that these creatures are down here as a implementation of some sort of
clean up.
yeah, and they are immune to being charmed, so they're not distracted from their work.
They would attack.
Oh, they would absolutely attack if provoked.
Yeah. Okay.
But they are much larger than your household Genatulus cube.
So if they were provoked, they would attack. So
Of
I know
course.
that we could safely walk past them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll relay that to the party and just say, look,
How
don't fear them.
how big is the cube?
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge in terms of feet, and is it considered difficult terrain?
It most definitely would be classed as difficult terrain. Hey, why not give it a go?
Yeah,
Oh, please do.
just dashing through it.
I have an actual idea if we want to try that one, but I'm going to let Clarence jump fucking head first into this ball of acid.
Oh, hold on.
first.
I'm hasted.
Spider
I travel 35. So if I'm dashing, what's that? That's over 100 feet a turn.
140 feet if you're dashing.
But this covers this whole doorway.
Yeah, I'm running through it.
You're going to try and run through it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That surely could do some damage to him and that thing.
Yeah, well, he would have to do the same as it would if he was being engulfed. So it would be a dexterity saving throw as well.
I would call that provoking.
Of course it is. But Clarence doesn't know that.
No, I don't know that. I'm just super hyper. I'm just like, I'm run through
You
it.
guys,
No,
are possibly way more intelligent at this stage.
This is my fault.
Am I?
You're asking a lot there.
I mean, yeah, I might be quite intelligent, but
Oh.
So like in terms of feet, how big is it from one side to the other?
It's probably about 20 foot by it's probably about 20 by 20.
So it's 20 foot. So I could run through it in one action.
You could if you succeeded a dexterity saving throw.
A dex saving throw.
A dex saving throw.
oh, this is fun.
Okay. Wait, are we going through it, or not? Are we? Do we want to get to the other side, or are we just going to keep walking? Because I don't want to have to then do it again.
First.
I just don't want to have to do it again to kind of when you guys all walk off.
That's probably likely because although you can get through, the other guys are probably someone's going to get stuck.
What is it? It's because it's see-through.
It's at this stage it's like a green corporeal like sludge.
Can I make anything out on the other side?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like if you was to put your head in water and open your eyes and see underwater, it's like a bit blurry.
And also, it's acid.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so it'll probably hurt a bit.
There's definitely fizzing going on.
Don't forget I'm moving at half speed.
It's alright, if I know you would have fucked us.
Can I rage and pick up Shael and run through with him? It's okay,
You can't
Papa.
resist. You're exhausted.
It's okay, Papa. I've got you. I can do this.
Just a heads up. Who was down here? It was everyone down here when they took the money to the woman.
Yeah, we're all. I think.
You-
Shael may
you
not have been, but I
you
think-
know that there is no way through the residential area. So once you're in there, you're in a dead end. Just so you know.
Yeah, but we want to check the residential area, so
Sure.
Do we?
I do.
And you can't see
Do you
any
want me-
movement apart from.
We can see the flickering of fire, so
Do you want me to
Torches.
check?
torches.
How about you run through, check the residential area, we'll wait here for you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no!
Is that what you just rolled for your dexterity saving throw?
I'd like to say no, but it is.
You are engulfed by the swollen
Fuck.
Janela's cube. The DC was 12.
Oh,
It's not even that hard, my guy.
And you really don't want this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I
Do I
can't
have
roll
to-
enough of them.
what do you mean enough of them?
Well, it only gives me the maximum of 5, and there's more than 5.
How many? What? How? What?
Well, you take damage. A lot of damage.
Yeah, but
Five
I'm
D12.
trying to
what?
roll 6d6.
Do you want me to roll it?
No, I got it.
Oh dear.
Oh. Were you carrying Shael as well?
So you're currently engulfed, and you take a 21 acid damage, and are engulfed.
One acid.
21.
Or 21.
Mhm. You're engulfed. You can't breathe, and you are restrained.
For fuck's sake.
How far
Restrained.
in is he?
Mhm. Sorry.
How far in is he?
He's probably about 5, maybe 10 feet in.
I could put my spear in.
You did say he's hasted, right?
Yeah.
He does has advantage on dexterity saves because of the haste.
That's music to my
good.
ears.
You
Come on,
better roll that
come on, baby.
dexterity saving throw.
Come on, baby. It's going to be less. I can feel it. It's going to be less. Yes!
Get him.
Is there just like a claret-shaped hole through the middle of this gelatinous cube?
Hold on. Could you still take damage?
I'll happily take the damage, but I just want there to be a little claret-shaped hole in the middle of the cube,
Yeah, just
all
like,
the way through.
Yeah, as
Hang
you
on,
look,
like,
as
not
you
carrying
look back, you can see like a shape of you, but it like closes really slowly. This gelatinous cube kind of makes a really weird, wild, like jelly wobble shape, as if it's really fucking pissed. And you take half the damage you would have done. So you still would
So
take
not 21,
11,
whatever half.
11 damage, or yeah.
What do I see on the other side?
Flickering torches on the walls, broken boxes, clothes thrown around like in a panic, a few dead bodies.
Do I recognise any of the dead bodies?
You can roll me a history or investigation, one of the two.
History investigation.
Either one.
5.
Nope. No one looks familiar. It's even at this stage you're finding it hard to identify male from female.
Okay. Can I loot the room?
You certainly can by rolling another investigation.
What am I rolling? Investigation again?
Yep. This is for
Come on.
looting.
Fucking hell.
So you spend a good part of about an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Well, you got. I can move. Or is it 140 feet
Yeah,
every
but you
6
still
seconds?
got to investigate. So you may
Oh,
be
it's
able
just
to
tearing it
like
off.
No, but it's
literally you're just,
every
like, just chucking
limb,
up,
every
like-
limb of my body can.
you don't come across anything significant. Although there is a set of reasonably good condition common clothes.
Is it good condition common clothes?
Yeah, like a set of trousers and a top.
Are they gnome sized?
Nope.
Garbage.
Does anyone
Um,
want some clothes?
Also, he gets 2 actions per round. There's no waiting 2 hours to scour that fucking room. Like, he's like a child with ADHD that you've just, well, I mean, he probably is a child with ADHD. You just poured like a pack of sour gums into his mouth.
Anything else that's in that room is either severely damaged, broken, or is covered in claret.
Can I get out of the room?
You can certainly try.
Well, because I angered him, is he now? And I've spent an hour searching this room.
He's
Has he?
fucked off.
Has he moved away from the doorway?
No. He's just still cleaning up, but you can tell his movement is kind of like he's like a weird wave motion in your direction, but it's so big and so slow that it could take an eternity just to get to you. But he's not.
But has he moved away from the door?
No.
He's still at the door.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run
You
through
ran
him.
through him and then went pew like the Flash around this room. Fucking eyes like fucking buttons.
I run through him again.
Yeah. This time you can hear it go.
This time it's prepared. I still get through, but he's ready for me.
He's pissed off.
I say he. It could be a she. I'm not. I don't mean that in a sexist way.
So yeah, he's pissed. So how do you like move completely away from him?
I ran through him. I got a 13 on my dex save.
Sure, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't do this as you pass through.
I don't think ooze have gender or have any concept of gender.
Well, that's
Just
your
check.
opinion.
23 to hit
right.
on a pseudopod.
23 to hit. Why is he trying to hit me?
Because
He can't even see me. I'm traveling 140 feet a second here. Every 6 seconds, he can't even see me. I'm faster than Usain Bolt.
This doesn't mean he doesn't get a sense of the opportunity as you run through him. He's a blob.
Okay, 23. That hits. It's a good shot.
It's
I'll give him credit.
7 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you're currently out of range.
What do you mean I'm out of range?
As you finish your turn, you'd be out of range.
Well, I'm back out of the room now. I'm back with everyone
you're
else.
back with everyone else, yeah.
That was pointless.
Still
I
7
say,
points of acid.
I say to the team as in character, that was a bit pointless.
You're running at 15 miles an hour.
I could have told you it's gonna be pointless, but you just went for it.
Robert will place his hand on Clarence's shoulder, and Clarence, you can have 9 health.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you, class of scum.
I'm pretty sure I've announced that I'm not Clasp.
Well, you look like Clasp and you smell like Clasp.
You're gonna
That helps.
Actually, no, I don't mind the Clasp. They were really nice to me.
Yeah, and he
I
gave
gave
you
you
a bag of
sweets.
sweets.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you're my Papa. Thank you.
Shael's been abandoned already.
It's just anyone that's nice to me, I call Papa. I lull them in. I'm actually a middle-aged dwarf. Just
I would
issues.
I would love to like an episode where like Clarence's true voice and like personality comes out, where he's just like, "Oh, I can't be fucking ass with this shit."
Yeah. I lull everyone in to look after me, and then I just murder them and take all their stuff while they're asleep.
Right, come on, guys. What are you planning? This Janatless Cube is pissed.
We're running. I'm not
Which-
fighting.
Which
I
direction?
don't think we need to run. We can just walk away.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking slow as hell.
Cool.
Is it as
We
slow as
just go
me?
around the corner.
Its reach is pretty good though.
Let's hug the wall and then just.
I have an idea. So I would like to do two things. First of all, like hold up a lit torch to it and see if it is scared of fire.
Doesn't seem to react.
Okay. Then I will get out a day's rations, throw out a bit of beef jerky, and then dangle the rest of the beef jerky in front of it and pelt it, hopefully, over the top in the other direction, and then just walk away.
So is this an attempt of persuasion?
I wouldn't say persuasion. Like, could it be persuasion? But I use the charisma of beef jerky instead of my own.
I'll give you a hand.
Probably gonna be more.
I appreciate that very much. Right, persuasion.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
Oh hell yeah! Love getting advantage on flat rolls. Nice.
You as you throw like the beef jerky, kind of just slaps and like hits the gelatin of this thing. And it's kind of just, and you see it wave again in like pure fury. It's severely pissed off. It wants to either give you one hell of a slap or just wants to eat you.
I mean, this is the city's waste management scheme. We can't get rid of it. We can't kill this thing. That's like just going up to a Thames water facility and just blowing it up. Like we're not.
That's a good idea.
This is the bin man, right? We can't get rid of the bin man, otherwise our shit would pile up. So we need to keep moving and just hope that we're fast enough to avoid it.
Right.
Hope I'll be fast enough to avoid it.
Let's hug the wall then.
I'll stealth. Can I stealth?
From what?
I'm
What
gonna
do you
hide
behind?
from Lattice
There's
Cube and
nothing
walk through
to
it.
hide. You still have to have something to hide from. Or
Oh, is it all lit? Is this not?
It's
Is
just
this
a
lit
sewer.
up?
It's just an open sewer.
Oh, I'll just run across then, solid. And I'm going up here. Is this the area we want to go?
That's the only other direction.
I'll run across in front of the door. Well, not to the door, as far as way.
So
about
you
here.
attempt to pass. Okay. I'll say at this stage you currently have more than enough space to maneuver around the swollen Janatless Cube. And as you come around, the sewer bends around the corner and it continues a little while longer. I do need you to all make a perception check for me, please.
Is this lit then slightly?
There's a very faint guide light from small there's not lanterns, torches within holes of walls that kind of glow a very, very faint light. So it's more like a dim light, but it's not completely dark.
Oh, right. So
This is
dark
like the
vision.
residential area nearby where residents live, so they have to have some sort of lighting to navigate through.
So like dark vision or anything doesn't
fine.
really matter.
Okay, who's that? Shael.
I got 14.
Okay. Kind of each navigating through. For whatever reason, Shael seems to pick up a bit more pace than the rest of you. Perhaps it's his eagerness to reach a bed sometime soon to try and regain his composure once again. And
We're still
upon
moving at
doing
half
so,
speed.
yes, I know. Upon doing so, I do need you to make an additional dexterity saving throw.
Who's that?
Shael.
Oh,
Me.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my internet is fucking up a bit, so it might take a while. I pressed it already, but it's not coming out. There it is.
What did you roll?
It says 14.
14. Okay. Because it hasn't come through our end, that's all. So as you kind of everyone, it's not a case that you're moving like you're still at half speed, but everyone seems to slow down to the point where you're a bit more ahead of them, to the point where you fail to hear the sound of rushing water, and you continue a little bit. And the way that your perception of this sewer, you don't see necessarily what's right ahead of you, and you lose your footing, you slip, and you are pulled along by the current of a waterfall ahead in the sewer. So first of all, you are here outside, and the rest of you can see as Shael disappears down a hole and splashes into the sewage water below.
Nice.
Ooh.
How deep is how well can I judge how quick the water is flowing? If there's an area that's a little bit slower with my spear, possibly. It's
I
not
mean,
gonna sweep me away.
It's a rushing waterfall. It's going pretty fast.
Okay.
And
how high
you
is
can
it?
just about see Shael at the bottom. Sorry, I've pulled you at the bottom. I think no, that is Shael. You can just about see Shael in the bottom, kind of like almost like trying to swim at the bottom of this pool. It's probably a good 50 to 60 feet drop, but it's into relatively deepish water.
I'll swan dive.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for anything?
Performance, I guess.
Oh yes, like
Does
a
it with
grace.
grace, to the point
Duck.
you can hear a beep in the bottom of the water below. Is anyone else following?
Oh, motherfucker. I'll say we don't have a choice, but
We do.
what else are we gonna do?
There's another way back that way.
I'll telepathically communicate with the closest person, which
Shael.
yeah, it's 120 feet. Oh no, it would be Shao. No worries. It'd be who I can see. So
Sure.
I won't do it. I'll just shout up. The water's fine. Just a bit mucky.
When you say mucky, do you mean shitty?
Oh,
You're
God.
already covered in it, Lana.
I don't want to be in there again.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, it would just Robert will shout up. Well, kinda.
I'm gonna whisper to Clarence and say it would be really funny if you push Lana into the shit water down the waterfall.
Try
Really?
move it.
Really? Do you
Hilarious.
think everyone would laugh?
Well,
Yeah.
I certainly would, and I mean, let's be honest, we know Summer would, and that's 2 out of 4 that are just stood up here.
Okay.
Kega would love it.
How many rages have I got left?
Oh, God.
I have a sword with your name on it and an angry god that wants you dead. Try move it.
He's not frothing at the mouth, so he can throw.
I'm sorry, you don't know what's going on because he whispered to me.
Mm-hmm.
So you can keep your opinions to yourself.
This is
And there's also the sound of rushing water, which is going to mask our speech, I guess.
This would be payback for Goplana when she climbed inside a guard's mouth as a spider.
Yeah. And the trauma I've had to endure for making fun of my fucking knuckle tattoos. Each one of you is getting revenged on.
By me?
No, I'm
By the
gonna,
child?
You'll probably be my messenger, and then everyone else retaliating against you is going to be my revenge against you.
Why am I paying for your shitty decisions about what you're putting on your body?
It wasn't a shitty decision, it was a shitty response. Whatever, we're not having this conversation in character. Throw her over the edge, Clarence.
It was a shitty life choice, really. Okay, Phoebe, I'll do it.
Okay, right, wait, one sec. GM,
Oh dear.
You're dead.
Don't make him rage quit.
Is he from the Isle of Thebes as well? The Greek Isle.
Shit.
I know Thebes can.
I also know Thieves Cat. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, motherfucker, I don't.
Oh,
Shit, wrong game.
you motherfuckers.
Come on, guys, we're okay.
Oh shit.
Go on, Clarence. Yeah, go on, do it.
Okay, I'm gonna rage.
That's the spirit, boy.
And I am gonna charge at Jarek and jump off the edge with him. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm gonna shout, "Farabi!"
So instead of taking Goplani, you attempt to take Jirak.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm jacked as hell, kid. You're one size smaller than me, so I have advantage on
No,
things
I'm
that
raging.
resist your grapple.
No, you don't, because I'm raging.
No, it cancels out to a flat roll.
Okay, that's fine.
And you've also okay, right? Let's do this. What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
Contested strength, I guess.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
Wait, how far away are you from? Oh no, you're too far.
Go for athletics, I guess.
Alright. 25.
Holy shit.
Shit. Don't tell me now.
If he doesn't do it, can I just like redirect him so he charges me? I step out of the way and he just fucking leaps off the edge.
Hey,
We'll see. So, thinking that you were smart, Clarence, by disobeying Jirak's intent on a practical joke, was also prepared for the same and moves out of the way, leading you to run and ungracefully fall off the edge of the waterfall.
I still shout, "This is all for you, Rabe." Why, Thebes?
You did this to yourself, child.
You told me to do it to Goplana. I'm still falling.
You little fuck.
Are you gonna trust the word of a hyped up midget? No, you're not. And I then I motion to Kega to follow me, and I'm gonna jump off the edge so that Lana can't push me in.
Okay.
It's alright.
That's
I'll remember
Celestine.
this.
Yeah.
What? I didn't do anything. You suffered no ill will. You suffered no consequence. You're fine.
So the last two of you, how do you go down? Do you go
Is
down?
there like is there somewhere I could attach a rope and just like shimmy my way down?
Investigation. Doesn't seem to be anywhere that's secure enough or you'd be confident enough to use as a descending rope.
Sorry, you broke up a lot.
It doesn't seem to be anywhere that's stable enough that you'd be happy to use as an anchor point.
Someone's just going to say, "Come on, Lana," and shove her off.
I hate you all. You're all dead to me.
So both Kaplana and Summer. Oh, are you shoving her or are you jumping off with her?
Oh no, I'm just going to shove her.
Okay. And you are left to last, Summer.
I'm just going to motion for Eben to jump up and then jump down myself.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm not going to blink down.
While you're all down here, I need you to all roll perception checks.
Oh, there's a blacked out area. Oh.
Okay. Wonderful. You each find yourself in like this cavern room of it's not the dirtiest of sewer water, but it's not the cleanest either, but it's definitely like being through a filtration of some sort, so it is cleaner than you've been expecting. Inside this room there seems to be like a raised, like dry bed of land, which has three very old looking chests on this dry land piece. You can also see an exit way with that seems to be like natural light bearing through from a distance, which is the black zone that you can see. Just beyond that, additionally, both Summer and Clarence, you see a shimmering light from beneath the water, from the distance there.
How deep is the water in this room?
Probably 15 feet, perhaps. But
Wait,
as you go towards sort of the dry bed area, it's walkable.
Oh, so sorry, no, 15-foot drop from there. No, how deep is like the water we're standing in? I mean, I assume that's not 15 foot deep. We'll be drowning.
You're you're probably well, no, you're not drowning. You have the ability to swim.
Oh right. Oh, it's actually like I thought it was like half a foot deep or so, and we're just walking around in it. Okay,
if that
this
was
is
the
a pool.
case, you're taking hell of a load of damage.
I was gonna say, and I just swan dived off that cliff.
Oh yeah, no. Looking back on it, yeah, no, it makes a lot more sense. I think it's because my token isn't swimming, so I just assumed.
Can I have a look to see what this light is?
You certainly can if you want to go towards it and have an investigation towards it. Yes, you can.
Fuck.
You can't see what's beyond it, but it does look like there's a passage under the water that leads somewhere, but you can't quite see beyond a point.
Can I make my way towards the three chests, but also look for some traps?
You certainly can. So, which one are you looking at first?
Um, go for the middle.
Middle one. Go ahead and roll your investigation for your traps check.
Investigation.
I'll go to the one on the left then.
Okay.
TM, how big is
14.
the room?
Sorry, how big is
The room.
the room? It's probably a good 80 foot by 80 foot, maybe.
Okay.
It's a fair sized room. If you want a bit more knowledge, you can try and perhaps roll a history check or something along them lines. Might give you a bit more information, but so the first one, you know that rooms like this have been found many cities and locations around Tal'Dorei. They are traditionally called bandit holds or usually treasure hides, and this is usually where bandits or thieves hide their stolen goods and usually store it until the heat has died, and that way they can return, remove what's within the chests, and then go to try and fence it or somewhere else.
Okay. Does 14 detect anything from this middle one?
In the middle one, a 14 doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay.
Go for
You
the
open it.
I will. I'll turn around to Shale and just say,
Check
I
its
can't-
pulse.
I
Check the chest pulse.
Yeah, check its pulse.
Yeah.
I have not placed any hands on this yet.
Check. You got to check the pulse.
Well,
I'm just going to say to Shell, just step away in case this is trapped. It doesn't look it, but we never know. And I'm just going to open it.
The middle one, yeah?
Yeah.
So the middle one, as you open it, it's a mimic. No, it's not mimic. You see a small bag of, well, you see a small bag, a pouch of sorts, like a brown sort of dark fabric.
Shit.
It's heavy inside. You can hear the clattering of something within this bag. Do you
Can
open it?
I'll poke it with the tip of my spear.
Through the bag?
Just gently prod it with the butt of it.
Oh,
actually.
It feels like stones.
I will gingerly pick it up.
Are you looking at it?
stones or gems?
Is there an area in front of me that I can place it? There's like this.
Yeah, there's a very small dry patch on this dry bit of land.
I'll empty the contents out.
You're emptying.
I'm going to kneel down and just.
Sure. Can you roll me a d6, please?
Oh no, this sounds terrible. This is going to be like some bag of trick things, isn't it? A d6.
Probably.
Those furry animal things going to come out.
6. Okay. You have as it pours out, you see 6 stones that lay on the floor, and some of which that face up towards you have a symbol on them. The symbol you would recognize is that of radiant damage.
Okay.
They feel like a vibration to touch.
Okay, so
but they don't react.
They don't react. Okay. So like kind of like Final Fantasy, the Lightning Stone.
Kind of.
Okay. I will place them into the bag
Okay,
and put them in my pocket.
sure. You also have within the box another series of like gem-like stones in the bottom. There is a 2 moonstones and a jasper stone.
Okay. What? How many of these other stones did you say? The radiant damage ones?
Sorry,
How many of these
there were
radiant damage
6.
stones? Okay. I'll turn to Xiao and say, "Did you want me to? Should we check this this chest for traps?"
I've already checked the left one.
The one on the left. Are you opening the one on the left?
I've checked it for traps first.
What did you
Yeah.
roll?
12.
Doesn't seem trapped.
Doesn't seem trapped.
Okay. I'll go to the right.
Okay. Are you opening the one on the left? Or are you just leaving it for now?
I'm
Should I
opening
check
on
the one?
left.
So you're opening the one on the left?
Yes, I am.
Sure. You see inside like a bill of fabric, and as you pick it up, it seems to be a cloak.
Ooh. Can I open it up to see how it looks?
Yeah, as you open it up and it unfolds, a bunch of gold coins scatter onto the floor, surrounding area. About 200 gold pieces and a platinum
Holy.
piece.
Someone's gonna fucking die for that gold.
Holy shit.
Clarence is too quick.
Yeah.
So
Sheddies.
that's 200 gold pieces and 1 platinum piece, and there's also an iron key.
Okay.
Can I try and hook Summer's leg with my foot?
Can you try and what?
Hook Summer's ankle with my foot to try and stop it from dying.
Sure, it'd be a dexterity check. That's 15. Go ahead and roll me a dex save, Summer. I'm joking. You're right.
Someone's gonna flip her off and then grab the key.
Okay. So you instantly go for the key.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I check the right for traps?
You can. As you look at the chest and investigate it for traps. Give me a moment. Find out what's in this one.
It was nice playing with you guys. I was only making 2 guest appearances.
That's why you always go for the left first.
Oh shit. Does a 25 hit?
No.
Just
Of course it does. Of course it does.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you look closely at the chest and try and navigate if it has negate if it has any traps inside. It opens up, a large tongue pseudopod whips out and tries to grip you and bashes you. Let me just see.
I'm gonna
the
scream,
other
"It's not Snowflake."
I told you to check it for a heartbeat.
I'll be like, "I'm not a doctor."
You're currently grappled by its tongue. To escape
That's
is
fine.
a DC 13.
What would you like to use?
Ability
Is that
check
strength?
to escape, and it's at disadvantage.
Is that a strength one to get out?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
This is gonna be fun. 16.
You've managed to just kind of rip its pseudopod tongue away from you and ready for your attack. I need you to all roll initiative, please.
What you looking at, Willis? Let's go.
Oh, I can't select my character. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's really good.
Had to throw a mimic at you.
Okay.
I forgot to highlight my token. I do apologise.
Okay. What did you roll? 21.14. Oh, what did that not do? What did it do?
Sorry, I've just realised my speed is actually 210.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, back.
Okay, it's Clarence's turn. Put in mind, let's place you where you probably would have been at that moment in time. So you was there. Shael would have been probably here because he was by the left-hand side. Clarence, I would say you probably went to find shallower water because you're tiny.
I am tiny.
Summer was probably here because she picked up the iron key.
Did Clarence run in and get the money?
Did you run in to get the money, Clarence? I don't recall.
I did say that I did, but I was kind of joking.
All right.
I will say Hurak is probably around here watching everything unfold.
Oh no, Lana's against the dear life.
Disapprovingly, might I add.
Disapproving for many reasons, yes.
So Clarence.
I'm gonna go behind it.
Okay.
And
flanking.
no, I'm gonna. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? I'm basically gonna run all the way around here. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, can you?
No.
Sorry. Like that. And then I'm gonna dash towards it. And then hit it with my stick.
Wonderful.
Am I still raging?
I think a turn has happened since then, so I think it drops, doesn't it?
Since, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm attacking. I don't need to attack recklessly, so I'm not going to.
Okay. $15 does hit. 15 bludgeoning.
28.
Oh, 20. Oh yeah, only radiant.
So yeah, that's 15 bludgeoning and 8 radiant and 5 bludgeoning. And then I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
That's a 12. 12 hit?
With advantage.
12
No,
is its AC, so yeah, that does hit.
I don't get advantage. I'm a tiny creature using a maul, so I'm at permanent disadvantage.
Ah, right.
9 bludgeoning.
Okay. Good. As you whack it with your maul, splinters of what appeared to be wood flicker and spit in every direction.
How dare you bite my friend?
Kega.
Kega is going to try. This one seems like preoccupied. So which was the one that was already open? Was it the middle one that was already opened?
Yeah, they've all been opened apart from the one that is actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought the was the second one that we were interacting with. Well, then I guess she's going to pile on. I can't select her token because Jirak's token is too big. Oh wait, no, I've got her by the tail. There we go. Yeah. Throw her that way. These things are not beasts as far as I'm aware. So she is going to claw. Is that it?
12 hits, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Then 10 points of slashing damage, and it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Wonderful.
If it can be knocked prone, otherwise it's not.
I don't think they can.
Let me just check. I don't.
They are like a goo technically,
yeah, they're immune to prone. So.
Cool. Then, yeah, that's going to be her turn. Just that claw. She didn't know that they were immune to prone.
Cool. No worries. I mean, it looks pretty bad already. It literally opened its maw, whipped out its tongue, got slapped back, attacked from every direction, and he's like, Goplana.
Is the stuff I'm right next to flooring, or is it like?
It's very shallow water at that spot. The only dry patch of land is the bit that's in the middle. Yeah, and right by the exit.
Right, I'm gonna go on to it to about by here.
Mm-hmm.
So in the shallow water and keeping one hand on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to shoot it.
Oh, yep.
And hope for the best.
With an arrow or?
Oh no, with my the one from the nice quiver, which I don't remember where it is. There we go. The quiver gives me something. I'll find it now.
Yeah, you get arrows in there that are magical of some sort, something like
that. I don't think I knew what they were magical of though. I just knew that they're 15. Well, yeah.
Give me a sec, I'll look it up. Quiver at the forest. Sunlight arrows deal an extra 1+1 damage. You can light these arrows on fire. Okay, them in acid. They literally just count as a magical arrow with a +1.
Cool. I will shoot that one. Cool. So that is 10 piercing damage.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Oh, so has it got eyes?
You can kind of make out that there's like sockets that look like they could be visual aids, but it's hard to tell. It's quite a gross looking thing, really.
So I want to like shoot upwards so it like arcs up and goes straight down through it.
Okay, cool. So you fire up into the air, and as it arcs over, and just as Robert, you go to attack thinking that Goplana's missed, you raise your blade and go to swipe, and out of nowhere this arrow just thunk through the top of this chest-like beast, and just you see it kind of like move and like struggle as the arrow protrudes through its top and holds its mouth closed, and it just, you see like this drool of like reddish yellow ichor blood type thing as it just becomes still in motion.
Nice.
Lana's gonna cling back onto the wall again.
So I'm inspecting the cloak still.
The cloak, yes. So
Is there any?
While they were fighting.
yeah. So as you look at it, it's a fine garment. It seems to have a shimmer to its fabric, almost like a glittery like shimmer across the inner side of this cloak.
Can I distinguish if it's magical or does it have any?
It seems to be radiating a magical essence, but without really spending more time with it, or yeah, it's hard to tell. You can roll an Arcana check to see if you may be able to decipher straight off the bat, perhaps.
Let's see. Still at disadvantage, so 11.
You know, you've heard of cloaks being magical with shimmering like effects to their appearance, but you can't quite pinpoint for what purpose, or if that is exactly no knowledge for this particular garment being magical or not.
Okay. I'll put it on to cover off my tattered clothes.
You put it on, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, as you put it on, is there anything that's going through your mind?
You broke off.
Is there anything that's going through your mind as you're placing on the cloak?
Anything that what? Sorry, my internet is getting really
you broke up
fucked
as well, Nick.
Sorry, pal. So, is there anything that's going through your mind while you're putting on the cloak?
Yeah, covering my torn apart clothes.
Okay. So as you place on the cloak, thinking that your clothes are quite torn up and battered, the cloak seems to like in a wave of glitter, like it's almost like the glitter like shifts and moves, and the cloak appears to style itself in a quite a regal fashion. Appearance in your Victorian style jacket, but without the rips and without the tears. Just it's almost like an added piece of your current clothing, but looks immaculate in a way that it's hiding any tears from your original garments.
I think he should have been naked. Your clothes disappear.
While this is going on, can I see if this key fits into the new keyhole?
Sure, go ahead and roll me a yeah, just a general wisdom check, I guess. Oh, it wouldn't be wisdom. It'd probably be do a perception check. Just a standard perception would be fine enough, I guess. You hastily grab out your scroll case and you pick up the iron key, and without even thinking, you kind of just jab it at the hole that this lock mechanism that appeared, and it's far too big. It's not even the right shape. What was you even thinking that an iron key hidden in a chest could possibly open a scroll case like this? And for a moment you kind of ponder and get a bit annoyed that it's not the key you was looking for.
I'm gonna just launch the key at the wall.
Okay.
Can I go and grab it?
Plunk in the water. You want to go and grab it? You can go and roll an investigation, see if you know where it landed.
A what?
An investigation. See if you know where it landed.
15.
So you go off in the direction, and you have to dive under the water. You spend quite a while looking, and just as you're about to give up, you see the dark iron cast this key, and you grab it as you come back up.
Okay. Can I see anything in this area? Is there like a hidden key lock somewhere?
I mean, you could investigate again the whole room. It would take you a very long time, but you don't
Can
see
I ask
anything in the
Clarence to
immediate
give me a hand?
vicinity.
Since he's hasted, he can run around and
Your prerogative
check the room quicker.
if you want to try and do that.
Sorry, I missed this bit. What's going on?
Basically, Robert's asking Clarence to help search the room for maybe any kind of keyhole, something that this key could unlock, something hidden maybe.
I mean, I'll search quickly,
Yeah,
but it won't be thorough.
Do I still get advantage?
I mean, I'll help. Yeah.
If he's helping, you have advantage.
Oh God, 11.
So
Terrible.
you spend a good part of 2 hours looking this whole room from as far up as you can reach and see to the depths of this pool. You can't see anything that finds or looks like a keyhole, but you do happen to move past the underground tunnel a few times, but you still don't gather what's beyond that point.
Is there anything behind the waterfall?
And behind the waterfall, no, stone.
Okay. Okay. Think. I'll just pocket.
Okay. You've got two choices. There's an exit that clearly leads outwards, or there's a tunnel.
Can I open up the mimic?
Open up the mimic. It's wedged shut with this, like,
can I not
arrow that's through it. You can try and pull it out. It'd be a strength check.
Can I not use my spear and lever up?
You could try. Again, it'd still be a strength check.
Oh yeah. Just straight strength.
No, as you wedge your spear into it and try and lever it up, just kind of nothing really happens.
It's like playing lawn darts.
I have another idea for the two exits. We've still got those coins. Half of us could go one way, the other half could go the other, and we could keep in contact with what's going on. That means we cover both exits.
Robert will say, whatever goes on, you'll have to relay what happens to me, seeing as I do not have a coin.
Well, we've only got two, so.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying to split the party?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
I would like to vote against that as best I possibly can.
Phoebe, you've lost your vote. You patted your knuckles.
Big vote against splitting the party.
Robert says I'm with Thebes.
Fuck it. No, let's split the party. Everyone and this guy.
I go with Summer.
We thieves stick together.
So who's going with who?
I'm going with Jirak.
I'm against splitting the party.
After the kerfuffle with Jurak, I'm gonna go with the girls.
Okay.
Sorry.
So who's
Don't-
Xiao going with?
So they are splitting the party.
By the looks of it.
I mean, I'm just sticking by Jurak at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's going
I
which
don't
direction?
think it's a good idea to split the party.
So if Jurak
Right.
decides not to split, I'll be going with him.
Yeah, I'll be going with Jurak.
So
Wait.
the three
So
on one
did we-
side want to remain as a group, and the three on the other wish to.
Summer, what do you think? It was just an idea, like.
Did anyone investigate the shiny lights?
As far as you know at this stage, there seems to be a tunnel leading to another location, but you not quite sure where.
Can I investigate?
I was just say, would it be a good idea maybe someone
Split the
possibly
party.
stealth forward a little
I
bit?
think that's what these guys were trying to do. Is like either do that.
I don't
or
think we
split.
should go in two separate directions. Sending one person ahead to scout is not a bad idea. It's not
Okay.
incredible, but
So,
it won't get us all killed.
Sure.
So
Shall
before
shall
we
I go?
split,
Because I right now I'm really quick.
That's actually
mean-
true.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
15
even
miles an hour
if you do get caught, you can get away at incredible speed.
and lure
We
him back
have-
here.
Oh, yeah. How quickly can you swim though? Because I
I
can change into something.
He's
if
running
it's-
in water.
So I can run because my movement's doubled and then I can dash twice. So I can do 210 feet in a round. So if I'm swimming, that's class. Is that difficult terrain? So half that.
Yeah, 105.
Yeah,
I can just imagine Clarence running like one of those lizards on the water.
You get through to the other side. You might not reach the full length of what's up beyond, but you'd reach
Yeah,
the
but-
other
I
side.
can turn.
So yeah, I do it. I don't even wait for permission because I'm a maverick.
Oh, okay. Let me just reveal the other side.
It's just an empty pool.
Well, you need to investigate once you're through the other side. So
Okay.
you're in another room. But as you look around, you need to roll a investigation check.
If I take my time and investigate really carefully, can I do it with advantage?
If you try to focus yourself and slow yourself a bit to really take in what's around you, yes.
Can because I'm hasting, can I use my second action to aid myself?
It wouldn't work that way, but I will allow you to have advantage as you're so quick that you can really like rush around and see what's here. You're not really like investigating like for detail. You just want to know what's there. So with an 18, sure.
Do I find lots of gold
Oh,
or lots of?
much
It's a learner's
more
cube.
impressive, I would hope. So in this other room, from beyond the pool that you emerge, is another chamber, a room with a single large bed, a very strange spiraling staircase with a shimmering door, a fire pit, and a giant oni. The
I'm gone. I'm
walls,
back out.
the walls are surrounded by alchemist equipment and apothecary and all sorts of other equipment.
Hang on, Oni.
Motherfucker. First of all, that's an incredibly cool token.
Yeah.
But also, fuck, run away. Don't go anywhere near that thing.
Can I reason with the Oni?
You can try and do whatever you like. What are you doing? Your character, your choice.
I've noticed there's a chest.
There is a
Oh,
chest.
God.
We're all greedy little shits, aren't we?
Speak
just
for
me.
yourself.
What's my health?
Jesus.
What's my health at? Okay. Can I go to the bed and take a long rest?
It's like Goldilocks.
Can you do me a? If that's what you're doing, you still need to do a stealth check.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. The chicken in me wants to go, but then the adventurous in me just I don't know. I know what.
Have you got one of the coins? That was not discussed.
We didn't. It wasn't discussed, but I'd like to think that someone in the party was intelligent enough to say, "Why don't you take a coin?"
I mean, Godplana mentioned it, so would she be wise enough
Nick?
to do it?
Sure.
Have you met me?
Go ahead and roll me a 1d2.
I mean,
One-
Corrigan met you.
1d2. A 1, she gave it to you. A 2, she didn't.
I don't have a D2.
You
I can
roll
flick a
1d2.
coin.
No.
How do I roll a 1D2?
/R space 1d2.
/R space 1D2.
Hey.
Oh.
For fuck's sake.
No. You
No?
have the stone. You hasted, so you can always go back and get it.
Okay.
But you do
Wait,
need to make a
did you
stealth
say
check.
Did you say get her or get it?
Get it.
Thank God.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Okay, make a stealth check, please.
No, I'm running.
Yeah, you still need what? Where to?
Oh no, he's just straight running. He's not even stealth.
No, I'm just running back.
Okay. So I still need you to make me a stealth check anyway.
But what if I'm not being stealthy?
I just want to know how loud you're being.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
good.
awful.
Averagely loud.
Yeah, way below its passive
It's
perception.
passive perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just
So
did the slap,
you
slap, slap.
literally
water.
dash. You
I
hear
literally dash. Oh shit! And then run back.
yeah, pretty much. Okay, so you guys make your way back to. Well, sorry, Clarence makes his way back through. What do you do?
We should go. There's nothing there.
I don't believe you.
Well,
Can
that's there's
Can you make an intelligence saving throw?
No, but you can do it. If you want to try and work out if he's telling you the truth, you've got insight.
I'll make an insight.
I'd like to make an insight as well.
I'm just going to say to him, if you don't tell us the truth, I will never let you touch Eben again.
Oh, you bitch.
Well, you can't say that if you don't know he's lying.
That's true. Okay.
Crit.
So everyone knows I'm lying.
Oh shit! Yeah, pretty much.
I'll ask him if he will. I'll tell him, look, there is another bag of sweets when we get back up top. If you tell me what you've seen.
I'm persuaded.
Clarence now does a full rendition of his life story.
Big giant gold oni. There's a
Okay.
big bed though. We could all fit in it. Feel like
That's
a big.
hilarious.
Feel like a big happy family.
We're gonna leave that to one side, and we're gonna come and visit that again, the big family. But wasn't there a thing that the evil cultist guy said about a potion from an oni?
Yes.
Should we go speak to him? Because we managed to fuck all from the cultist.
I kind
mean-
of feel like the potion was was a bad thing. Was I totally misread that?
It's
I
a
mean,
potion
enough-
to wake.
Yeah.
As far as you know, it was a potion that they needed to find or create to wake the Cerberus from its slumber.
But then if we kill the Oni, you can't make the potion.
I think they have it.
Can we just take a long rest and then
Did
go
he
kill the
mention that
Oni?
they had the-
Additionally, I know you have your feet, Goplana, but could you do me a history check? You recall another reason why you may need some sort of sleeping potion from Joran.
From Joran. Hang on. Got a lot of Joran. Can you give me like a time stamp?
Episode 4, maybe 4. No, probably would have been 2 or 3.
Ooh.
It was
Goblin
after the attack
awakens.
of the festival.
Werewolves.
No,
I've got
not
the word
werewolves,
dim.
before.
I've got
Or is
dim-witted
it-
/ Clarence. If that helps.
Has it got anything to do with the sleeping woman?
Yes.
Ah.
Don't know if I wrote that down. Hang on.
So there may be additional importance to what may, as well as every other reason why this Oni is here, and why you really fucking either need to make sure you stop him from producing whatever he's producing, or stop anyone finding out where he is so they can get the potion if they haven't already.
Did Clarence see him making anything, or was he? What
Nope.
was the Oni doing?
Nope. He ran in, went splash, 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 splash. Shit,
Saw big
Oni,
thing.
big room, bed. Bye. Splash, splash,
Splash,
splash,
splash,
splash,
splash.
splash.
Okay.
Should we go down there and try to steal a potion and then block the entryway back up?
That's not a bad idea. It's a shame. See, Durac doesn't know this. I do. Oni can turn into gas like whenever they want, so I don't know how well that's going to work.
Also, how confident are you guys about someone's stealth rolls?
Actually, let's just fucking fight this dude.
Let's do it.
You know what? We
How
can
about we
take him.
try and persuade it to
let's
give us
talk
the
first.
potion?
Right, we'll talk first, but if it goes tits up,
Then we kill it.
And when it doesn't work, let's kick shit out of it.
Or we run away very quickly.
Robert
Nah,
likes
I'll kick shit out of him.
plan.
Easy.
Are we going back
okay.
in?
Can I stealth ahead?
You can try it.
Okay, I've got an idea.
I mean,
I'll just say, just stay a little bit back from me. This is
So you're going in?
20, dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
First
so
of
that
all,
only
you may have rolled a 20 in your stealth. The
fine.
issue that you have is that there's nothing to hide behind, and he's expecting someone to come through as they already previously did.
Okay.
So, this is what
Can
happens.
Yeah.
bye, Robert.
The
It was lovely
large
playing with
Oni.
you.
Bye. It's nice to know you.
Wait.
Sorry, Phoebe.
The large Oni stares into the pool, expecting yet another uninvited visitor to his lair. And he's like, who you?
I will bow to him.
You're not Tiefling. Where is Tiefling?
I have been sent by the Tieflin.
Only Tiefling come here. Why you here?
I have been sent
Everybody in
here
Uganda
to
knows
pick up
Kung Fu.
the potion. And I will also focus on mind over emotion,
Meaning?
which gives me bonus to charisma
Okay, so what have you told him that you're
Bonus
that you've
is
been
half.
sent there for?
to pick up. I'll see if the potion is ready.
Okay.
My bonus is
kind
half
of-
my intelligence mod.
Okay, so do you want to go ahead and roll your charisma or your?
It's a persuasion, yeah?
It's it would be deception. You're lying.
Okay, fine. 18, and also on top of that, 18. So that is a 20 because I've got 4 intelligence.
Okay.
Oh, please let me fucking persuade this
You rolled a
fucker.
15, so he goes.
Get in.
Hold on, let me find my script. Do this, do that. Just wait until I get my moment to crush them. If I only knew how to get out of here. There is no ingredient, no potion. Tiefling not come, not give ingredient, not ask for potion. But never Tiefling came.
Yes. Shit. So he didn't. Oh shit! So he didn't come for He came for an ingredient, not a fucking potion.
No,
Bollocks.
other Tiefling come.
I'm not saying this in person, by the way. This is in my.
You need to specify, dude. If you say you did
right.
it.
Okay, that's fine. He will hear me that. So I will. Oh, okay. Can he make me a? Bear with me 2 seconds. It will be an intelligence save. Just trying to find it.
I mean, he's telling you shit, so I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just going to carry on listening for now, actually, but I might have to do something in a minute. But yeah, go on, carry on.
Well, he's told you. He's waiting for your response.
Oh right. So another tiefling. Well, what tiefling was this?
Red Tiefling, not seen before. He say he wanted not potion, but wanted recipe for potion.
Did you give him it?
He worked for other Tiefling. So yes. They usually come with ingredients and tell me to make sleeping dream potion. But you are not with them, are you?
I will get him to do an intelligence save with 14.
9.
Okay, and I'll turn around to him and say, I am with them. And he will believe me.
You tell them
the
next
5
time you see them, Tiefling. You say,
Yes.
I want freedom, and he points to his neck, and he's got this like necklace of orbs around his throat. Each have like a purple essence swirling inside him. You tell them how long I need to work. Too much I've already given.
Do you know what is stopping you from taking that off?
Tiefling not tell you.
No, he keeps that secret.
They both keep it secret, and me. I am stuck here.
Can I? By the way, he believes that I work for him for the next 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Can I go and I approach him and
He
say,
stands guarded.
"Can I inspect it? Maybe I can set you free if you
No,
give me."
don't touch. Only Tiefling can touch.
Oh shit! I've never seen the tiefling, have I?
You know that there are 2 other Tiefling within Western that are known to Western.
Yeah,
Red
but
Tiefling took recipe. Perhaps other Tiefling needed recipe too.
That's why I've come.
It was before the earthquakes and the dust from ceiling fell on my head. So why they send you for a potion? They not bring ingredients.
They misplaced the second tiefling that came has not given the recipe to the first.
He not work for the other Tiefling.
No. That's why I have been sent. Am I able to have the recipe, please?
Recipe already given to Tiefling.
To the second one, I would like it for the first.
No,
For my boss, and I can get your freedom.
I do not think you can give me freedom. They tell me they can only free me.
Can I make him do another intelligence?
For what?
It's intelligence saving throw to convince him that I could
He
help.
believes you, he just doesn't think that it's possible without the other Tiefling.
If I say something is a statement, it is, and they believe it's true. If
That
they fail,
he unless you're a Tiefling, he knows that that necklace is not been coming off.
Oh, no one in the party can hear, can they?
Nope.
Let's hear this. Right, can we go to Whisper?
If you like.
Okay. Hello. You know what I'm doing, didn't you?
No, I don't know what you're doing. I'm recording the session, so.
Right. Okay. So I will turn around to the Oni and say, "You have done well. The master is proud," and I will shift into summer.
Okay. So you're morphing, you're polymorphing
I'm
essentially
morphing
into
the
Summer's
tiefling
appearance.
Summer.
Yeah.
So I am actually a tiefling.
Sure. You're a
and I will
Tiefling too.
say, yes, this was this was to see if you would hold up your end and not give the recipe to someone that wasn't a tiefling.
It's not about recipe given to Tiefling.
No.
I can tell you recipe I gave the red Tiefling, but I do not have recipe.
It's okay. You can tell me the recipe.
Give me a sec.
Okay. So is this bit being recorded then?
Of course.
I say everyone's going to know if they listen back.
Of course.
Oh, crap. Oh, well. Well, they won't fully know. Okay, go for it. What are you doing? Send it to me.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you it.
Okay, cool.
The other tiefling asked for a different mix of potion, which I could not make, so I gave him list of ingredients, the recipe, for his own weaker batch. He will have to seek out sap from a poison ivy in ivy heart thicket, and a fungus named the chestnut dampling in dawnmist pines. Those mixed with diamond dust would let you enter the dreams of anyone you touch while they are asleep. But you must be careful while you in there. If you scare them or harm them in their dreams, they will wake. Come to think of it, it's not what the tieflings normally ask for. That was yesterday, before the dust come from ceiling on my head.
Okay.
You
I will
take off
say,
necklace now, and he leans forward to you.
can I inspect the necklace?
You can look at it, yeah. You can do an investigation if you want, or an arcana, either way.
An investigation, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 21.
It's magical as fuck.
Okay, can I get an idea of what kind of magic it would be?
It's some sort of dampening like necklace. It enables him to turn into his gaseous form or cast any other types of magic.
And is there any kind of lock on it?
There is a type of lock, but it's not a traditional sense.
That's not something the Iron Key could do. Something
No.
special like that. Okay.
Probably.
I will turn around to him and say, yes. Let me just get the item I need to disenchant your necklace. It's just back there, and I'll point to where I came in from.
Okay.
And I will shift back.
Sure. Just as a pre-added, the spiral staircase with the shimmering door is much, much smaller than the Oni.
Okay.
It's like the door is your size. The Oni is like 3 times your size.
Yeah. No, I'll just say I need to get some.
Okay,
people.
go. Want freedom, must leave place.
Okay, and then I say I must hold up my image of not a tiefling, and then I'll just transform back into Robert, and then we'll join the group again.
Sure,
Yeah.
no worries.
Are you dead yet?
No, I am not. I've found a wealth of things. So as I come back, Robert will turn around and say, there's been 2 tieflings have actually come to this Oni asking for a recipe. He wouldn't give me the first tiefling's recipe, but there was a red tiefling that came yesterday and asked for a potion. He didn't have the ingredients, but he gave him the recipe. It's for like a weaker one. It basically lets you enter the dreams of someone who sleeps, but if you harm them or scare them, they wake up and you'll be trapped. But I have the recipe. I don't know. He doesn't know the name. He has a collar around his neck, so which is somehow dampening his abilities. And he also kind of thinks that I'm going to free him now. So we can. There's a staircase behind him, which is smaller than he is, which we could go up, but it does mean getting past him. and I'm pretty sure he's not going to be happy unless we can possibly persuade him again.
Well, we've got a tiefling.
Hello.
Yeah, we could do that. And that's if he said it was a red tiefling, and he said he asked for it. So I'm assuming it'd be a male tiefling. I'm not sure how.
They all look alike.
I can always use disguise self to make her look like the red tiefling.
You know what the red tiefling looks like.
Yep.
Okay. It's entirely up to you guys what you want to do. I mean, is there another way out of here possibly?
Or we could try through that black little hole over there.
I'll leave it up to you.
We should kill the Oni.
Let's not kill the Oni.
Yeah, let's not.
If he starts shit, I'm finishing it.
Yeah. So we've got one hyped up on sweets. The other one's gonna finish it. Shall we just go through this ominous looking black hole and see what's down there? And then we can always come back. We know that where that comes out.
I vote we send someone in first so we don't all go to our death.
I'll go with that. Hey, Clarence.
Yeah.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you run through like this little hole in the wall over here and see where you end up and come back and tell us? In fact, take a coin and you can tell us where you end up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm
Yeah.
running through.
So as you go through, it takes you a little while, but nothing like drastic. You find yourself on the outer wall of Western, in a very small wooded area just on the breach side of the Bramble Woods.
So
Okay.
what happened? We go the opposite way.
So I come running back, and I say, "Oh, we don't want to go that way."
Why?
There's like 3 Onis that way.
I'm gonna insight check.
Yeah, I would as well.
Oh shit! What the fuck
Deception,
you on
deception,
about?
deception.
Fuck, like, nah, I can take one only, I can't take 3.
13.
Durak is convinced.
Shit.
Robert know?
Oh no. Clarence, you okay?
But no, they tried to touch me, but I said no.
Oh,
What, the Oni?
yeah.
Robert will be right. There'll be no sweets if you lie again.
I'm not lying. I promise.
I
Well,
got
how many
30,
Onis are on the
13
other
in.
side?
But also, you've already promised me the sweets, but you can't then take them away.
I can.
That's not how life works. That's just
I can take them
that's
away.
that's a dick move.
I can ban you from having sweets.
Mother
So
got
you
Lana can
tell
take
us?
them.
So you tell us what's on the other side of that door that are not Onis, or you can have no sweets for the rest of the week. How does that sound?
It's
Okay.
Sunday, you have no power. The rest of the week's only the next 3 hours.
Okay. There was lots and lots of clasp.
And I just, oh, I've got to do an insight.
I would take it as gospel that you know he's lying by this point.
No. Right, who's up for going that way?
I will turn around and say, I'm up for going the other way.
Three only and a load of class. Clarence, it's a miracle you survived.
Well, I'm very strong.
Well, I think your speed was more the useful attribute at that moment, but of
Well,
course.
I look up to you, Thebe.
Can I dunk him underwater,
Try.
or just like throw him? Just
Toss
fucking
him
yeet
across
him
the room.
across the room.
Yeah, strength check. If you're trying to prevent him from doing it, it'd be an opposed strength.
I will try to prevent him.
So are you helping me?
Yeah, I'm trying to stop him from throwing you around.
Bitch, please.
So Jirak
You're
grabs
too buoyant.
goes to grab Clarence's wrist and like throw him wrist way, and as he does,
Can I if he tries to grab my wrist, can I grab his wrist and just sort of throw him over myself like the Hulk in the Avengers with Loki?
Well, firstly, where's Clarence's? Yeah, so yeah, as he grabs your wrist and goes to throw you, you kind of hold your footing like inwards, and as he pulls you, you grab his wrist and you pull him towards you, and he just kind of splashes straight into the water, face first.
While this is going on, can Robert turn to Summer and say, "How convincing is your disguise, and how convincing are you? Or how well do you know this red tiefling to pull it off?" Because
First
this-
of all, Summer is going to cast Disguise Self
Mhm,
and turn herself to look exactly like Macalith.
mhm.
And she's going to
Wow.
turn around and say, I know him very well because he is my brother.
Bam, bam, bam!
Mic drop.
And next time on Jeremy Kyle.
Clarence gets a paternity test.
Oh, God.
JL, you are not the father.
Phoebe.
Oh no!
Robert will go, "I'll take your word for it." But if we do go that way where the Oni is, he is going to expect you to free him. Because that is what your brother has promised him.
Well,
I'm sure we can find a way around that.
if there is thousands of class, as Clarence says, you're dressed as a classman. Why not just pretend to take us out in chains?
Okay, there's no class. There's no Oni. They lied. It's just a random forest.
Right, let's go to the forest, shall we?
Yeah, and also Robert made, they know that Robert isn't clasp anymore. The clasp know that.
I know, because the dude's dead.
I still
I
don't
know,
believe you're not class.
They told me, the guy that I saw in the sewers, he told me that the clasp know that I am
Oh.
not. They know I'm a mole, so the whole clasp, I'm a wanted man.
That's
I'm
okay.
glad you
So
can join our club.
Still
I'm going
don't
to send
believe
out a newsletter.
could that be our team name? Wanted by the clasp.
The wanted.
Oh,
We're a boy
no.
band.
Erasmus.
Why'd you go to the boy band and not the film with Chris McAvoy in it?
we have
Great
Because
film.
we haven't got guns.
Yeah. Well, they're there somewhere. None of us have. There's probably a crossbow lying around between all of us. Use that.
Or
Bend
we
the
just
bolt.
watch tunes. We have a soundtrack. We're good.
That's it. Right. Robert will just say the woods could be a better. There could be clasp amongst the woods. I don't know, but it might be better than trying to face an Oni. But then also, killing the Oni could stop him from producing and giving away more recipes and potions. So
Clarence says in character, Clarence says the XP might push us to level 7.
The Clarence, you okay? You having a stroke?
That's just gone through your head.
No, I've never seen more clearly before in my life.
I think we're on milestone, Clarence. I think we're either way. We're gonna.
No.
What do you guys, out of character, what do you guys want to do?
I think that Oni, while I would like to fight him, I think he could be a very useful ally in the future. Because if we're the ones to free him, then he owes us. And he's
Yeah.
clearly a very talented alchemist, even if he does talk like a man from Uganda.
From what I got from the necklace or the thing, it is dampening his abilities to possibly cloud shift or like that smoke form.
Oh, I see. Oh, so that's why he's trapped there, is because
That's why he's trapped
that's
there.
that yeah. And that's probably making him, with all due respect, but making him a bit dumber as well, so he's not smart enough to figure out how to take it off.
Could be. Also, I know that it's fuck ton of magic on it. That is all I know. So
I think we should go down there and go for that plan. Get him on our side.
Okay, so do you tell
Oh,
him
hi,
to
Max.
go
How's it going?
Shut up. I'm dropping the disguise.
Are you going in as you then, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not fond of this, but I will go along with the group.
Okay, you're going back in to see the Oni. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Computer together. And as you enter the chamber again, you hear the same, "If I could get out, I would crush him. There I was, minding my own business. In my home, I was hungry. Had my stew, fell asleep. Why? Then awake. 2 tieflings tell me. And you can see he's kind of mumbling to himself his whole kind of journey from his past to now, kind of thing.
Robert is not.
Oh, someone's got some serious feedback there.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Sorry.
Hello?
Say again?
No. I just said Robert is not stealthing, but he's skulking at the back.
Okay.
Hiding behind Jirak.
Takes a moment, but he does stop muttering to himself and then notices you all approach. He's like, "You lot of people. Why you come here?"
To hell, ideally.
Another tiefling. Not here to help. Tiefling never help.
Actually,
That's racist, but okay.
if you help us, I'm almost certain that I can help you.
You work for the other tieflings, the ones that put me here.
I work for no one but myself.
Why you come here? Only them tieflings know I'm here. Them and the red one.
And them tieflings go suck a toe in the nicest way possible.
You not work for tiefling.
Like I said, I work for myself.
How you find
You
me?
have... I have some friends here who found you first.
If you not work for them, you find them, you get them. You know what them tiefling do?
Not really, no.
They
I'm sure if we knew, we could help you a bit better.
Them tiefling, they take me from my home, poisoned me to sleep. I wake up, they tell me I'm to make potions, dream potions. They will lure children, take them away. They find someone with child, and then follow them. Then try to sell potions to the people to see their children in their dreams. I would hope when this happened, I tried to taint the potions with using diamond dust to amplify and some nightshade to give them negative effects. But it would only seem no one cares for their own suffering if they get to see their loved ones again. Now I'm stuck in this hole of a cave with no exit. There is a small door they come through to tell me to make formula, to make this potion. They give me food to keep me alive. But this necklace, it is a prison to me. Only tiefling can open necklace. Set me free. It is a blood-cursed necklace.
What the fuck does that mean?
Whose blood is used to power it?
The tiefling. Any
Which
tiefling.
one?
There is two that took me from my home.
Yes,
Two
but
that
which
me
one?
asked to make them. Then yesterday, another tiefling, red tiefling, asked for me to make a different potion. One that he could make. I sent him. He needed poison ivy from the ivy heart thicket and a fungus named the chestnut dumpling found in the Dornme spines. That mixed with diamond dust, like I told your friend, who is also tiefling.
And he kind of reaches out and points at Robert.
Robert will just kind of just look around and look back.
This potion he make, he can enter people's dream if he touches them while they sleep. He can wake them if he scares or harms them in their dream. It will hurt him too, but they will wake. You both tiefling, set me free.
Okay.
Do you have any of those potions now?
I have one small potion, enough for one dream trip, just in case I need it to remember my family.
Oh. Summer's gonna sort of side-eye Lana as if to say, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?"
I might be.
If you let me have that potion of yours, I will find a way to get you back to your family.
I think I also know where to find the people that have the key for the horrendous thing around your neck.
It is
Balls
not
from
a
your
key.
I don't know. I know the person that's done it to you.
You know them, but it is not a key.
Well, I don't know how to get rid of it, but I'll make him tell me.
The tiefling touched it with his own hand. I cannot touch it.
Someone's gonna go try and touch it. Oh no.
Okay, so you reach out and you touch the one-handed, two-handed, two.
Yeah.
Okay, make me a Constitution saving throw.
I think the most reliable method of getting rid of this necklace is kill Macalith, but I don't want to do that. I've got too many questions.
Cool. As you place both your hands on two separate orbs of this necklace on this giant Oni's neck, you hear a kum kum kutum kum kum as several of these beaded orbs like land and like hit the ground around him, and you see this like joyous look from this like monstrous beast of a man. Kind of just looks and begins to smile and then begins to laugh. You have freed me. Thank you. And he instantly turns to a mist, like a mustard coloured mist, swirls around the room, and you can hear almost like the echo of his laugh, and he swirls and sweeps into this shimmering door and disappears.
Okay.
We didn't have to kill him. Always
Yeah.
good.
Turns out he's not a bad guy. I'm going to look for that potion because I think that is going to help me and Lana very much.
How did you manage to break it?
Because I'm awesome.
That's not the right answer.
That is the only answer.
Okay, that's the only answer you have. Okay.
Can I have a look at that chest?
Yeah, sure.
Don, it's another mimic.
Yeah, another mimic. I'll just investigate it for any abnormalities, traps, anything like that.
Yeah, it's a mimic. It's not a mimic. Give me a sec.
I got 9 anyway.
Cool. You find a single scroll.
A what?
A single scroll. There's not much else in there.
I didn't hear any of that. You broke up.
A single scroll.
Does it say what language
It's sealed.
the scroll is in?
It's sealed. Yeah, it has a symbol on the seal, on the wax seal.
Do I recognise the sealed symbol?
Arcana.
Okay.
Can I take a look at that?
Yeah.
Anyone looking at the weird book image surrounded by candles, as you look at it, it is
So
in...
is Shale helping me, or I just do
He's
shit normal?
stated he is, yeah?
No, he's rolled already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a scroll.
Yeah. That's what I get.
It is a necromantic spell of sorts. You recognise symbols similar to or matching that of the Speak with Dead spell.
Ooh.
Um,
I'll
Robert
explain.
will hand the scroll to Shale and
Mhm.
say, "You seem to know what this is. Have it."
Well, thank you.
The
I can cast it from the scroll, but
Mhm.
it's not one of the spells I can inscribe in my book.
So
It's a cleric spell.
the book is essentially the Oni's diary, and it tells you pretty much everything he already told you. That he was taken from his own home, minding his own business. He was hungry, decided to eat some of the stew he'd prepared earlier that day. A few moments after, he started feeling weak and blacked out. Waking much later, he was surrounded by two tieflings telling him if he didn't do as they asked, he would be left to rot without his powers or strength. He was to work for them on dream potions, allowing the user to travel into their own dreams. There they would use trigger words to make the people they had lost, make the people see the people that they had lost recently, earning gold on the back of their scam. They would find a mark with the child and lure them away, then wait for the word to spread about their dream stall. He tried to taint their potion with some dream amplifier using diamond dust and nightshade to give some negative effects to the potion, but it would seem that no one cared for their own suffering if they only got to see their loved ones once again. He was now
so
stuck
the horrible nightmares aren't an intended feature.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was hoping to spread bad word of their scam, and in hope that they would be investigated and the Oni would be found. He obviously mentions that he's now stuck in this cave with nothing more than a small door that they use to come and collect the formula and bring him food and check on the magical bind that they have on him on his neck, which he can't even touch without it hurting him. There is another paragraph that says, however, this time another tiefling had come by and said he was here to have a new potion made. I gathered that they worked together, he says. He asked for a different mix of the potion, which I could not make, so I gave him a list of ingredients to make his own weaker batch. He will have to seek out the sap of a poison ivy found in the ivy heart thicket, and a fungus named the chestnut dampling, which is found in dawn mist pines. Those mixed with diamond dust would let you enter the dreams of anyone you touch while they sleep. But must be careful, as if you scare or harm them in their dreams, they will wake. Come to think of it, he says, not what the tieflings normally ask for, and that was yesterday before the dust fell from the ceiling on his head. And that was the last thing he wrote. So basically, he had this diary, and even if you guys had attacked and beat him, there was a way to obtain that information.
I'm gonna take the book with me.
Cool.
I'm
I'd
gonna have
also
to look for this potion.
It's. Have you done your investigation check?
I haven't, no.
You're gonna do that for me. It's good because the AC I put down for that would have been 10 anyway. So, yeah, I mean, rummaging around a bit, just underneath the head pillow, you find a very small potion bottle with this pink, swirling, glittery essence within it. This perhaps is the sleep dream potion that you're intended on looking for.
I would like to leave a note in
damn, I
the
was going
Oni's
to.
chambers.
Mm-hmm.
Write it out on just like an A4 piece of paper. Just say hey Macleth, comma, new line. suck my nuts, and then like a little like cartoon drawing of the Oni with his like middle fingers up, and then I'm gonna put that on. If he has like a work desk, or if not on the bed, somewhere very visible
Sure.
and central.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm also going to do the same, but I'll write down exactly what I'm going to put and put it in the chat later.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so you are now currently free to leave the chamber if you like via this shimmering door, or you can go back through and out the exit the other way.
Hey, Clarence, scout upstairs.
I'm gone.
So you straight up the stairs through the shimmering door.
Yep, through
Yeah.
the chicane.
You find yourself in the resident ward of Western. You turn around
Okay.
and there is a closed door.
So I can't go back down.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh shit.
And
You do, however, have a coin.
yeah, you have the sending stone.
Oh my god, even more Oni.
Robert will
No
run
one
up
hears
there.
you.
Oh.
Oh.
You're currently out of range.
Oh. Well, I'm just gonna go to the inn and go to bed then.
Sure thing.
After a while, Robert will be like, he hasn't come back yet, and he's gonna carefully walk up and go through.
No worries, you find yourself again in the resident ward of Western. Is everyone else following?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently.
sure thing. So yeah, you each find yourself back in the resident ward of Western. Very similar, familiar surroundings as you have been here for quite a while now, and that is where we will finish the session, I think.
Yay!
In bed.
Yeah, straight
me and
in
Clarence
the
are
inn,
jumping
straight
on
back in bed.
Yes. That means one level of exhaustion down. I can move normally.
Let me finish